Hello, folks. So I got a little bit of a weird situation here that I'm hoping somebody might be able to advise on here. So long story short, the last time that there was an XDiv stream, uh, my computer started acting up. Like it's not anything particularly surprising. I mean, this thing's like a decade old, and quite frankly, it crashes at random if you leave it sitting around without running anything. No idea what that's about, but either way, last time, kind of for the sake of reference here. Uh, as the folks over there saw, it kind of started being weird. It started cutting in and out. The internet would keep turning on and off. The game itself was lagging, and that's usually part of its whole crashing procedure. That it starts stuttering. The fans all start kicking on at once, and then usually just blue screens. This time, it seemed to get past the blue screen point and just kind of have a stroke. So yeah. Here's the weird part, though. So I tried to load the save from last time. This is where it ended. And yeah, immediately a ding. Now, originally I had thought, okay, this ding here. Hang on, where's the message that comes up? Like, it's the moment that thing is pushed. So originally I was thinking, like, okay, that maybe something happened while I was updating because I made the stupid decision to update to 11A. Now I'm thinking that, I mean, while it probably would have been an issue of its own right, considering it's not technically save compatible, I think this was a completely separate issue to that, because I have deleted all the XDiv files, all the Xenonauts files. I've gone back and put all of this stuff back here, and yeah. So I'm just waiting for it to relaunch to show you the other weird part here. See, because I was thinking, like, okay, maybe it's just the save that got corrupted, Fair enough, we'll go back to the last one. Here's the next weird thing, though. It wasn't the only save that got affected for some reason. And bear in mind, it's not all of them. And that's what I don't get. I don't... Let's see, I actually haven't gone and checked the video to see if the autosaves were showing up last time. But it seems like if it should have used all three of the autosave slots last time, because it would have been essentially one for the UFO wave, one for going to the base, one for opening the base, it would have reused that first one for leaving the base. But this is just to show you it's back on version 11. I'm not on 11A. But yeah, the funky part is here. If I go back to earlier saves, some of them work. But here's the even weirder part. If I go all the way down to wherever the hell my autosaves are now, there's some autosaves, like way back for some reason. I don't know what happened to the other autosaves, but the newest autosave is the one that it shows over here. All the way back in, I think this is phase 3 or something, because Dagar is still alive. I believe this was after the first... No, it couldn't have been after the first failed base raid. It's like, looking at it now, we're still using tier 2s on flamethrowers, and we haven't gotten the plasma thrower yet. I think this was after succeeding in the first raid or something. Yeah, Elxanthus bot is still here. Like, I don't even know when this was exactly. So, for some reason, it reverted back to that autosave. Which, I mean, the way I'm thinking is, if it used all those saves, maybe it just overwrote them, but then why is there one left? Like, I think at some point I might have clicked over an autosave, maybe? Actually, wait a minute. Is that an earlier autosave? Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably the same one, to be honest. Yeah, no, it's that same one. So, I don't understand what's going on here whatsoever. Any theories would be welcome at this point. So yeah, this is phase 2, actually, now that I'm looking at it. As far as the run's concerned, it's let's see, that one's broken. This is the one that I kind of want to save that phase 2 save file. However, it wound up saved there. So it would be good to know how on earth that got where it is. So I have the one before the base. So that sucks. I mean, I guess on the plus side, we can do a base again. That was pretty fun. So what does this mean? What's the deal? Does anybody know what the deal is here? Like, I can only assume it's save corruption. But for every single save file that was possibly affected during that section, although I thought the game handled them all separately, so I don't... I think this was actually a few... might have been a couple streams ago? I'm not sure. Is this one going for a base attack? No, that was the construct... No, actually, no, this was last time, because it's shown... I don't know if it's actually 63. It looks like 83 because the text right there. Because, yeah, I thought that was 83 seasons last time. So this was the one right before the last stream. So, yeah, that's kind of a funky thing where the video got saved this time, but the save didn't. Usually it's the other way around. Anyway, if anybody can recommend, like, if they can think of any way that maybe there's a way to save that file or something. Apparently, runtime errors are not usually a save file thing. Whatever that exactly means. Also, if anybody happens to be familiar with this computer issue, maybe they might know what it means. Because yeah, basically the computer seems to run everything fine, except if something like if it's left to its own devices for a minute, like if you just leave it on the desktop, it'll get a blue screen within 5 minutes. I thought it was a screensaver thing, but for example, I can leave Age of Empires running or something like that, and as long as it's not in the launching menu, it won't crash. It'll eventually launch its screensaver and everything. But for example, if I am in the launching menu of that one, it'll for whatever reason it'll decide it's all of a sudden it's gonna crash now. If I leave it on fail seal, it won't. But like again, it just seems so weird that it's specifically certain menus of certain games or like saving an audio file will keep it from crashing about 90% of the time, but saving a video won't, or like uploading one or whatever else. So it's not like it's just stuff that keeps it busy. Anyway, any theories anybody might have to possibly address this whole thing would be nice. Like, it's one of these cases where realistically I just don't really use this for work and stuff enough to actually justify upgrading the old dinosaur, but kept her on life support so far. I mean, I usually just have my my little laptop that I use for work stuff, so there's that. Anyway, any help would be appreciated. So thank you guys, and yeah, have yourselves a good one. Take care, and hope you're staying safe.